Hey y'all, how are y'all? Hey Jillian. Hey Emily. Hey Jaden, how are you? Heather's doing good. Hey Tia, how are you? Happy Halloween to you too, Christy. Hey, Saturday night, how are you? I'm doing better, Miss Mary. Heather's doing better. So, thank you for the heart me, Christy. Thank you, Jesse, for the heart me. Thank you, Jules, for the heart me. Thank you, Jules, for the popular. Appreciate it. Hey, Miss Gail, how are you? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Christy, for the autumn. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Um, yeah, Hatana's still not had a baby. She's standing behind me. Hey, Shannon, happy Halloween. Thank you, Jesse, for the witch kitty. No, Tia, we're waiting on Hatana to have her baby. Isadora had hers about a month ago, and Uno had hers back in April. So, nothing this week. Thank you, Miss Teresa, for the witch kitty. We're all making it. Denise, we're all making it. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hey, Sienna. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, Jane Rose, for the heart me. Appreciate it. Hey, Joe, how are you? Hey, Brandy. Thank you, Ashley, for the heart me. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Denise, for the heart me. Thank you, Jane Rose, for the witch kitty. And thank y'all for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Oh, everybody's doing good. Seems to be. Thank you, Ashley, for the friendship necklace. Thank you, Kelly, for the heart mini and the popular. Thank you, Jane Rose, for the live. I haven't looked since this morning. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for the wished kitty. Thank you, Christy, for the wished kitty. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Who sent that other thing? What was that other thing? Teresa for the cheeky boo. And I swear there was another one, and I can't see it. Where'd it go? Maybe that was the. Maybe that's what it was. Thank you, Jane, for the booze. Denise, Noah's Halloween thing. Thank you, Miss Paulette, for the witch kitties. Noah's Halloween thing is a thing called This Guy. It's from Minecraft, I think, or Roblox. Roblox, I think. I think it's from Roblox. Anyway, it's kind of I don't know, a psycho type thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's this guy. That's what it looks like. That's what the character looks like on Roblox. That's not what Noah looks like. But he made his costume to look like that. So I'm not sure about Emma. She's changed her mind about 15 times. So, hey, Billy Joe, how are you? That's Hitana behind me. The weather in Mississippi, it was sunny today. It's actually been fairly decent weather today, and I'd say in the upper 60s, maybe 70. It got a little bit warm, but now it's going to be cool tonight. It's going to be like 40 tonight or something, or maybe 39. I don't know. Thank you, Cheryl, for the floating heart. Thank y'all for sharing the live. Thank you, Robin, for the pumpkins. Hey, Jerica. Thank you, Lynn, for the boo. Appreciate it. Hey, Jane in Australia. How are you? There's Satana right there. You say hi? You want to come say hi? Say probably not. I think she's content just standing there. Jubilee is doing fine. Thank you, Christy, for the TGIF. Our friends that were here from Australia for my son Nick's wedding, They went back, I think they went back Monday from, I think it's Queensland and Sydney. They're sisters, but they live in different places. So. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Hey, Miss Chris. Hey, Ashley. You're from Melbourne. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Allie, for the witch kitty. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Allie, for the bat, and Christy, you for the latte, and Billy Joe and Teresa Johnson for the witch kitties. Thank y'all. Thank you, Christy, for the live. Yeah, it's a little bit of a plane ride to Australia. I've made it a couple times. It's a little bit of a plane ride. Depending on where you leave from in the United States, it's even farther. Nope, no baby yet, Valerie. Not yet. Yeah, we do, Tia. Happy Halloween, Cheryl. Is what a good thing or a bad thing? Are you talking about having the baby? Oh, it's not. There's nothing bad about it. She's just late, and everybody wants her to go ahead and have the baby. There's nothing bad about it. It's like there's nothing good and nothing bad about it. It's just what it is. It's just Smooth Moves Ranch to you. But I think it's in the bio. Hey, Sharon, happy Halloween. Thank you, Christy, for the pumpkins. And Marie, thank you for the floating heart on YouTube. Thank you, Valerie, for the heart me, and Christy for the boxing glove, and Christy for the pumpkin. Thank y'all. Hatana's doing good. She's standing behind me. She's standing there eating hay. That's all she's doing. Just hanging out. She is just hanging out today. No, if she was over being pregnant, she would have already had the baby. Isadora and Jubilee are doing good. Emma is in the process of getting ready, I think, to go trick-or-treating. Oh, and Denise, she sent me a text to show me what her costume is. Apparently, She is a, whatever them things are called on Despicable Me. That's that's what her costume is. What is that? A minion? She's a minion. So yeah, she's she's gonna be a minion to this time. I don't know. She has flip flop costumes so many times in the last 4 months, but I will say this: Halloween is like that's like her favorite holiday. So every year she has to go back and forth about what she's gonna be, and what she's not gonna be. Um, and I do know what the minion is. I didn't until Noah told me what the other one was. I didn't really know what it was, but he told me what it was. So I've seen that. I've seen him in that costume because he wore it one day last week to make sure everything fit and all of that. Your family's going as minions. That's cool. Heather's doing good. I'm sure she'll be out here shortly. She was looking for, I think she was looking for like her like thermal clothes and stuff, so she doesn't get too cold out here. I can't blame her. It was very chilly out here last night, and it's well, it's 62 right now, but our temperature is going to be dropping rapidly overnight. It's supposed to get down to 41 tonight, so hopefully Heather's not on the live. She didn't hear that. But it's not supposed to do that till early in the morning, I think. Thank you, Ava. Hey, DJ, just leave that outside the stall. Thank you. Because he'll just sit in there and throw it everywhere. And when you go to Uno's stall, if there's a ball in there, it belongs to him. Because he throws it out all the time. The heater's got fuel in it. I don't think we'll need it tonight. I don't think it will get that cold while we're out here tonight. It was colder last night than what it's going to get tonight, actually. Yes, I did, Tia. Thank you. Well, she said something about wearing her insulated pants out here tonight and shirt. So, although this shirt's like really thick. I've got a t-shirt on, but this outer shirt's really thick. So, if it gets cold, I'll just button it up. It's fine. Mira, stop that. But hopefully it doesn't get too cold. I think it's supposed to warm up tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We've had so much rain. We didn't have any games this week, so I haven't really looked at the weather much. Oh no. No, it's supposed to be 39 tomorrow night too. And then Sunday night's supposed to be 32. I don't know that we should tell Heather that. And then Monday night, 39. But it is supposed to be sunny Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way through next Friday. And it's supposed to be in the 70s during the day next week. So that's not too bad, I guess. It could be worse. But yeah, Heather's not going to want to see that 32 degrees on Sunday. Not at all. All right, y'all give me just a second. I got to grab this charger for this phone. Remember which one's which. Let's see. All right, that's the right one. Butters, you need to chill out, dude. Don't bring all that up here. Just chill out. All right, there we go. I brought a plug-in charger today so that we don't have to switch over to battery yet. Our water faucets in the house do not freeze because we have a conventional foundation, which, if you know what that means, it means that our house has a crawl space under it, basically. Typically, those type houses will freeze in the winter if it gets really cold, especially in single digits. Although we have not frozen the house because we leave the water running whenever it gets that cold. As long as it's above 20, I don't even really worry about it in the house because it's not going to freeze in the house. It's insulated enough, it won't freeze. In the barn, on the other hand, if it gets 31 degrees or 30 degrees or 28 degrees, the water will freeze because it runs through hoses and those hoses will freeze. So we always, when it gets that cold, we always leave it. We have one hose that runs all the way out the very back of the barn, and we always leave that one hose in a water trough just barely turned on so that it doesn't freeze. So, and as far as the camper goes, when it gets that cold, normally we don't have anybody in the camper, and we have it winterized anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's no water in it. So. But we can also leave the water running in the camper if we really needed to, but it just kind of depends on what time of year it is. We won't probably winterize it till at least December, so. We used to let, thank you, Joe. Thank you for the hay, Joe. We used to let people stay in it in December and January, and February, and now we don't do it those 3 months because a couple times we had somebody staying, and they weren't from like TikTok or anything. They were just, I don't know, just people off Airbnb or whatever. And we told them, hey, the temperature's going to be freezing tonight. You've got to leave the water running in the camper. And 3 different times, the people we told forgot to do it, and the water froze. So, so anyway, we just, in the wintertime like that, we just don't do it anymore. It's just easier. No, the new horse has not been born yet. The foal hadn't been born yet. So. Or at least not the one we're waiting on right now. Thank you, Joe, for the booze. Appreciate it. She was actually due the 24th of October last Friday, so she's now a week past her due date. or her approximate due date. I think she was due either the 23rd, the 24th, or the 25th, because she bred 3 days in a row and you never know which day they took. So we usually go by the middle date. So that would have put her due at the 24th. But I don't know. Maybe she was holding out to have a Halloween baby. Who knows? Or maybe she wanted to have a baby in November. I don't know. I really don't know what she was thinking or what she's thinking, other than she's thinking about eating right now. Aren't you? Hatana, you gonna pick your head up from that food today? You've been there all day. Anybody that's been watching live knows you've been there all day. Yeah, so we try to leave the water running around here so it don't freeze, because it's a pain. It did freeze in the barn one year. That was, I don't know, that was like 2021 maybe, that January, because it was like, it got down to, I don't know, no, it was February. I take that back, that would have been February, because, was that when Perfecto got hurt? Yeah, it was when Perfecto, we had all the snow here. So maybe that was February. Anyway, the temperature got down to like below 10 degrees for, I don't know, a bunch of days, like a week straight, I think. And the wind chill was like horrible. And then on top of that, I don't think the daytime temperatures got above 15. And the water in the barn froze. And we actually had it running and it froze, but we didn't have it running enough, as what it was. And so it froze in the barn, but it didn't freeze in the house because it was running in the house. So it was so cold. We had the tarp down in front of the barn on this end, that end, everywhere. And me and Elizabeth would come out. It was when Elizabeth lived with us. We would come out here with that big cart, and we had a big Rubbermaid garbage can. It held like 40 gallons or something like that, maybe 50, I don't know. But we would put that cart in the, or that Rubbermaid thing in the cart, and we would take the cart. We used to have a ramp on the house. We'd take the cart up the ramp and into the house, and we would fill up that can or whatever, rubber can, with hot water, as hot as it would go, and we would run hot water until it was full. And then we would come out here and we would pour gallon jug or dip out gallon containers of hot water and pour in on the horses' water, and their water buckets, the ice would melt and they would drink their water or whatever, and then we'd pour more hot water in there, because by the time it got out here, it wasn't hot anymore. But it would melt a lot of the ice and stuff like that. And we did that for a week, like a week straight. So we try not to have frozen water around here, because that's a pain. That's the worst thing in the world, to have frozen water in the barn. Yeah, they make heated buckets. We have heated buckets. But heated buckets don't do no good if you can't get water to the barn. And that's what the problem was. We couldn't get water to the barn without hauling it manually. But we actually have heated buckets here. The other problem with that is you have to have power at every stall for a heated bucket. And at that time we had 21 stalls in here. Or, well, we probably had 18 horses in here then, something like that, 17 or 18 horses. We're in Mississippi, Sandy. We probably had 17 or 18 horses at that time anyway. We had a bunch, and it's just not feasible to put heated buckets in all the stalls when we don't have, we don't run, our whole barn's doesn't have electricity in it. We have lights and we have cameras, and that's about it. Matter of fact, we don't even have a plug-in out here. We're using a extension cord for a plug-in. So, but eventually we will get it completely wired, and then we could put heated buckets in, but we're not planning on putting heated buckets in. We have, we're planning on putting some automatic waterers in, and the water will actually be heated in there. So, basically, the water stays heated until they drink it, and then they get more. We have electric, we just don't have enough electric. Our house was probably built in the 50s or 60s, maybe probably 1950 or 60, and I'm sure it used to have a fuse box in it, and it was changed out at some point to a breaker box. But when they changed it out to a breaker box, that's probably been 40 years ago. And at that time, they didn't use the power like people use in their homes now. And so the house is not wired. The house is not wired to add a whole lot of stuff. The breaker box is not wired to add a lot of stuff. We've added some breakers to the box to run stuff in the barn and to be able to plug the camper up, but the amount of electricity that we need for the on-demand water heaters that go in the barn and all the other stuff and all the lights that we actually need in the barn, we were going to have to put a breaker box out here and have its own power unit. So when we do have the meter box and all that to do it, we just have to get it put up and have to have the power company run a pole out here to the barn. And then we have to wire all the lights again because they're not wired like they need to be if we have our own breaker box. So the water does run underground, but at some point it's got to come up. Like the water runs from our well to our house underground, but at some point it comes up to the house, and then under our house is crawl space. It's not concrete foundation. It's crawl space. And it'd be the same in the barn. I mean, you got water running to the barn underground. That's great, but once it gets here, it's got to come up out of the ground. And it's still a freeze in a barn. I mean, if the barn's not heated, so. We have heaters in the barn that we use in the winter when we're out here, but they won't heat the barn. They'll heat right in front of you. If you're sitting in front of them, you're heated. That's about it. We don't. Oh, we don't change our clocks. We just leave it on the same time all the time. Because everything we got's electronic nowadays, it changes it itself. We don't have to change clocks. Like, in all seriousness, the microwave, everything changes on its own. So, I wish they would just quit changing it back and forth anyway and just leave it like it is in the summer and be done with it, but. And I guess we could just operate on the same time all the time, and we'd just be, in the wintertime, we'd be an hour ahead of everybody. But in the summertime, we'd be the same time as everybody, so. Fuel for Heather, for what? For heaters for Heather? Yeah. I've got, I don't know, I've got diesel fuel, I think, in the heaters that are out here. Now, I don't know how much is in either one of them, to be honest with you. But on the back of my truck, I have a fuel tank that's got diesel fuel in it, so I'm not going to run out of fuel for the heaters. And if we did run out of diesel fuel, I think we got 10 or 12 gallons of kerosene, and those heaters are run on kerosene or diesel, so. It's just more economical to run them on diesel because diesel's less expensive than kerosene. So technically they'll run on jet fuel too, but um, that's more expensive. So yeah, I hate changing time. I absolutely hate changing time. Oh, I need to see if Emma ever texts me back. I hadn't heard it go off, but that doesn't mean anything. No, she hasn't. She must be trick or treating. How cold is it here right now? It's not that cold. It's like 58 degrees. It's not that cold. It's not that cold right now. But when the sun goes down, the temperature will drop drastically.
Should be about 40.
It's supposed to be 40 tonight, yeah. Or 41, something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's supposed to be 32 Sunday night.
Getting too cold too soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 32 Sunday night. Hey, I saw it one time on November the 1st one year. I saw it 12 degrees out here.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, here. Not somewhere else, but here, 12 degrees. Not specifically at this house, but in Mississippi
Yeah.
at 12 degrees. And that was on November 1st one year. Yeah. That usually doesn't happen, though. Usually we stay in the upper 40s and 50s at night this time of year. DJ school's going good. You graduate this year, don't you, DJ?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he graduates this year. In fact, I think that's why he was here late today. Did you go to school today? You had to go test today?
No, sir.
Oh, you didn't? Today's Friday, right?
Yeah, I went Monday.
Oh, you went Monday this week. Okay. Yeah. Oh, y'all, hang on. Let me flip this around real quick. I'm gonna try to be quiet. I'm gonna see if I can let y'all see him. Lanahe has discovered a jolly ball. Oh, Heather came in. He put it down. Lanahe has a big giant tug ball down there, and he has discovered it. And instead of his bucket, here comes Boomer. Here comes your shadow. And he discovered this ball, and it beats him having his bucket in there, because his bucket, he bangs it against all the walls. So
It's just heavy enough to keep him from rolling it into Reno's stall.
right. Well, I'm fixing to put more boards up right there anywhere where he can't throw it over the wall anyway. It won't make no difference. And then if you saw the Good Morning video, you'll know that Dorado has a jolly ball hanging in his stall that he rears up and hits and does all kinds of stuff with. She's not giving them treats, Mira. Chill out.
What, do you need some love too?
She just wants treats. That's all. Look at her. Look at her. She's going to lose her mind.
So if you want some lovins, I'll give you lovins. But if you don't want lovins,
Won't we, I think DJ, you already did Isadora's stall, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that.
This one and that one, right? Why don't we
No,
swap
I
them?
haven't done hers yet.
Oh, you hadn't done Isadora's yet?
No, I've
Okay,
done
never mind.
That back row.
Okay. So say, why don't we swap them and put her over there?
well,
Boom, boom, boom. No,
He's done
get down. He's
mirrors,
got mirrors.
so-
I just hadn't put shavings in there.
Yeah.
I told him to hold off on the shavings because I didn't know how many I wanted to put in there.
Well, it'd probably be good to start with at least two. At least two,
Yeah, I just
if
hadn't put
not
them.
three.
I just hadn't put them in there yet. I told him to hold off on that.
I don't have a knife on me, do you?
I'll get them. Here, you come talk to everybody. They ain't seen you in a week
Or more.
or more. I got that on the charger right there.
Oh,
I got a
I
battery.
found this over there on my side of the bed.
Oh, well,
I
I've
want
been-
you to look over there.
I've been charging this one out here. It's almost charged. I just now plugged up to the phone. I figured the phone could be charging.
Hey, I could charge this one up too. Is that one completely
No.
charged?
No, the phone's charging.
You can still charge that one too.
No, you can't. You don't. I don't have but one plug up for it.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna charge what?
Charge the charger so that when we go
With
wireless.
with the little one?
Huh?
With another charger?
What?
How are you gonna charge that charger while I'm charging the phone? Because I've only got one.
I'm gonna plug it into the USB thing on there.
They don't work on that one. That one, they don't work. The things on the side, they don't work.
Oh.
They wouldn't work while it was. And that's the one that I had trouble with before. It wouldn't work.
All right, well, let me
So I
just
don't know.
try and see.
Cool.
Doesn't hurt to try. Hey, Boomer,
I plugged them up a while ago and they wouldn't work.
did you?
Plugged it up to the charger and I couldn't get it to work. Wouldn't work on the phone either.
Well, that's probably likely and
Probably got dirty.
probably.
Because that's the one that's always brought out here.
You have to do the, blow Nintendo cartridge method.
Blow it out.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll work or not, I'm just saying. I'm kinda, sort of joking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna have all of them in this thing.
We really need to get another one of these things.
Shut up, chicken. I want to knock you down from up there.
Alright. Well, there was a little a plug-in thing over there on the ground. Is that where you got this one? No?
No, there's probably might be one of them shavings. I don't know. It don't matter.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I really am feeling better. I'm so thankful. Like, I don't think anyone realizes how sick I was, because that mess hit me so fast and I was either in the bathroom or asleep for at least 3 days. And it was awful. And then Tim started getting cramps in his stomach, which is how mine began. And I was just like, oh God, here we go again, And Tim never got the, he only had cramps and a headache. He never got the bathroom part of it. So, thank God, thankfully, he never got the other part of what I had. Now, he did sleep for a little while yesterday, but he's better, I guess. Whereas I literally couldn't move for 3 days. Maybe 4 days, 3 or 4 days, whatever it was. I don't even remember. It was just all went by in a whirlwind. No, like, that's what Tim went up to my work today and he told my boss, he said, I knew she was sick when she said she was calling into work, because out of all the years I've known her, like, she's never really called into work like that. And he said she worked both times that she had COVID, like, she still went to work. but I worked from home then, so, but I just still worked, you know, like I didn't go to bed and just lay there. I was working while I had COVID and it was horrible, but I did it. But that's just me. Hey, you know what, Boomer?
Get that chicken, Bubba. Have you a chicken dinner?
I ain't trying to promote, you know, animal violence or nothing like that, but you know, those are not some of my favorite chickens.
I think Bubba ought to switch from eggs to chicken.
But no, hey, go on, chickens, go, shoo. But no, I don't normally call into work, and for me to like call into work the whole week, like I told Tim, I probably could have went to work today, and I feel kind of bad that I didn't. Like I feel really guilty that I didn't. But they didn't want me there, and they were like, you know, we don't want her coming back until she is like completely 100% better. And it's like I told my boss when we were talking about whether
Rolling my shaving.
we were talking about whether I was going to come in Thursday or Friday. We were looking at Lenahe over here playing with his ball, I thought. But I told my boss, I'm like, after laying in the bed for so long, like I can't even, even if I could stay out of the bathroom, I don't know if I could physically stand up my whole shift. So I told him, go ahead and just take me off the schedule for the rest of the week because I don't want to take a chance on getting up there and you thinking that you got somebody to cover the shift and then I have to leave or something. Okay.
Quick.
Oh no, I've seen her laying down. Like, I've seen her on the cameras.
You're gonna see it again. She gonna roll again.
Are you happy?
Watch out.
Girlfriend, you are so dirty. You think she'll do it again when you put that one down?
I've done it twice. Both times I put a bag of chicken, 2 bags down, she did it.
She keeps looking at your back end. I'm thinking she's gonna take her nose and bump you over in the shavings in a minute. Lenahe, did you throw your thing over there or no? What are you doing, sir? Is your ball still in there or did you lose it? Oh no, it's still in there. I see it. It's still in there. You like those better, DJ?
Yeah, because I can't pick through the big chunk ones.
Right.
With.
That's what I
That's
told
the red or
Tim.
the metal one.
That's what I told Tim. That's why I wanted to try those, and I really like them.
Well, that's 4 in here.
Well, I'll stick to my
You
roots.
really need 6 in there.
Oh, I know.
But I'll get some more.
I agree, Paulette.
You really need 6 in there, but I'll get some
I
more
think-
of those.
If Sabato was not a stallion, I would have Tim switch Lenahe's and Sabato's stall. But I'm scared that that stall wall between Uno and Lenahe is not, I'm not gonna say not strong enough. It's definitely not high enough for a stallion to be next to her, in my opinion.
Go roll. Go roll.
Aw, he's a sweetie, isn't he?
Go roll.
Billy Joe.
Let me see. Go roll.
If you walk away,
She will.
she will,
She
yeah.
probably will. Anyway, because we're gonna get you in there too. Hey, I might have a couple extra once we clean her stall. I don't know that she'll need 4 bags over here.
Well,
Honestly. I don't think she will.
we're gonna switch Mira and Isadora's stalls because, you know, we're fixing to have to put Mira under fold watch, and Isadora doesn't really need to be under fold watch anymore. And one of the cameras in Mira's stall's broken.
Goes in.
It goes in and out, but right now I think it's broken. So I think that would be. Hey, do you think it'd be better to move Mira into Hatana's stall and Hatana into Isadora's? And
I think you should move Mira in where his door is. The cameras are, I think the cameras are better in there, but I know the lighting's better.
lighting's better over there?
Yeah, than over here. At night. In the daytime, it's
Well,
about
that's
the
why I
same.
said, should we move Hatana over there?
I don't know. I mean, she's like getting ready to have a baby. If you move her, it might stress her out.
Yeah, that's true.
Just let her stay where she is. She ain't hurt nothing. I'm just saying the lighting's better over there though for pole walking, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Paulette. We really need about 3 more cameras. We need one in Sabado's stall, and we need to fix the one in Mira's stall, and we need, I think that there's a stall in the back, or a camera in the back that needs to be replaced, so.
Talk to you about your car wash.
Yeah, Denise said moving her may just kick that baby on out.
You ready? See if that
I just saw your message, Tim.
I'm not gonna stress her out. She's fine where she is. Ain't that right, Big Mama? So I done had one baby in the stall. Ain't no reason I can't have another one in here. Ain't that right? But if you're gonna have a Halloween baby, you got till about midnight, man. If you have it at 12:01, we might could fudge it to say it was Halloween.
Yeah. It would be close enough to Halloween that,
Well, if you go into labor before midnight, we'll be in good shape.
Paulette said she needs to have that baby. She needs some real sleep again. Well, what you should do, or what we should do, Paulette, is get a group of some people you can trust to actually stay awake for a shift, and take like a 4-hour shift, you know? Or even a 3-hour shift would be good, you know? Heck, even if you had 2 people stay up for 3 hours while the other one slept for 3 hours, and then have 2 people that sleep while the other 2 stay up just in case, you know, that would be better than nothing. At least you get sleep every 3 hours.
Let's just say that you're not doing anything else for the foreseeable future.
Well, no, I'm talking about like at night
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, you know? Maybe Hatana needs to start walking the halls. Oh, she would make some people mad. Now, I mean, we could let Hatana out in the riding area for a minute if you wanted to, Tim, and let her walk, but she's not walking very well right now. She is like so pregnant. Yeah, and it's muddy out there. I mean, God knows what if she slipped or whatever. I just don't know if I would want to take that chance, you know? Well, that would have to be, you know, Paulette, and it'd probably be Paulette, Jerica, and 2 other people that they trusted to stay up for 3 hours. I might could be one of those people if it was the earlier part of the 3 hours, and then I got to sleep the rest of the night or something like that. Or it'd be better if you had 6 people, and 2, you know, did this 3, and then 2 did that 3, and 2 did the last 3, and at least then you would get 9 hours, and each person would get 6 hours of sleep a night. I don't know. You can do early morning. See, yeah, I'm not good at staying awake after I get too tired. But I'm usually good until 1 or 2, usually. Although last night I started falling asleep and I woke up at 1, so I don't know. I'm not very good at staying awake when I have to. Tim is, but I'm not.